Top of the morning, ladies and gentlemen, top of the morning. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. One of my really close friends actually suggested that I should do this a bit more. Being that I travel and I have so much to show, people all over that that are confined, whether by choice or just unfortunate situations where they don't get out as much as I do, due to the nature of what I do. I'm a trucker, as you can see. So recently, I brought one of my close associates on board to this company that I'm at. Came straight out of school. At first, I referred him to the school that I went to. I'm in Laredo, Texas, by the way. Well, I'm probably not in Laredo anymore. I came from Laredo. I was down there by the border yesterday, dropping off a trailer, and now I'm going to go pick up my permanent trailer somewhere, I believe, in Kennedy, Texas, something like that. It's about 3 hours away. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So I went to Roadmaster driving school in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. This was back in 2015. So I'm going on 5 years doing this now. I've referred a handful of people there, and I was very selective with that. I wanted to make sure I referred people that would make the best out of their CDL, that would make the best out of it, that would be successful, that would change lives, not just theirs, but others around them. Because a lot of people go to get their CDL and either they don't make it past training once they get out of school and get with a company, or they do make it past training once they get with a company, but they end up quitting within a year. You know what I mean? Because they're not even sure why they getting their CDL. The only thing they're thinking about is the money, with no plan. You gotta have a plan when you get in your CDL, y'all. You gotta have a plan. You can't just be out here just running, chasing dollars, with no cause, because it's a lot more to it out here than just running. Something. You're not just behind the wheel driving all day. You gotta understand the basics of survival, reacting, problem solving. It's a lot. But anyway, back to this person. I referred him to the school that I went to, Roadmaster. He went to the same one in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure about all the others, how they operate. So like I said, I went there in 2015, right? He went there last year, 2019. And when I was there in 2015, they were on the verge of changing things. Like they were on the verge of being able to get tested on site, which is better. There's an advantage there when they train their students and they test their students, and you get the license and everything there, as opposed to having to go to a DMV location for the test and everything. We trained on manual trucks back then. Now, there's a new thing now with the industry, especially the mega carriers, where everybody is going automatic. I don't have a problem with automatic trucks. My first two companies, in my first year, were automatic trucks, Trans Am and KLLM. My first year driving out of school was with those companies, and they were automatic trucks. And they were pretty good trucks. I had the Kenworth T680 at the time. I believe it was a 2013. And I had the Volvo V&L 780. I had two big boys. Amazing trucks, cable, satellite TV, refrigerator, all that good stuff. Those mega carriers know how to make you feel good about being away from home. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. So now, this guy that I referred, he got his license last year through Roadmaster, but he had a little issue with Werner or whatever the case is, and I felt bad because I wanted him to get going. I wanted him to get working right away. You know what I mean? I want him to put that license to use, because the thing is, when you go through Roadmaster, unless you paying for it out of pocket, what Roadmaster does is they pay for everything for you, but it's a loan. They pay for your hotel stay, everything, but it's a loan. So the agreement is they provide you with job placement. There's a bunch of companies you can choose from, or you could choose whatever company you want. You can go anywhere you want to go, but you have to pay back that loan. It's on your credit. It's not a bad thing. I've built up my credit pretty good because of that. You know what I mean? If I could have paid out of pocket, I would have. But the whole point of me coming into this industry was to better myself, and I didn't have it back then. But anyway, so sorry for continuing to get sidetracked. I'm trying to cover and explain into detail as best as I can. So now what's going on at Roadmaster now is I don't necessarily agree with with this, but I guess being that I believe Werner is like their main sponsor now, and Werner runs things with most of these branches, I believe, because if you go to Roadmaster, you'll see Werner all over the place. So right away, you walk in the door, brand new student, you see Werner. So it's like they're captivating you. They're drawing you in. If you see Werner all over the place, you're gonna think, wow, Werner's the top. That's the top dog. That's where I need to be. It's not really the case. You got to do your research, people. You got to do your research with these companies. Don't just follow. It's a lot of these trucker vloggers, YouTubers out there. Don't just follow where they, just because you see like they're somewhere and they doing good, don't think that's where it's at. Like, everybody's situation is different. You know what I mean? But anyway, so this guy, he got his license at Roadmaster, and he went through a little issue at Werner where they let him go for whatever reason. That issue got resolved because it was a mistake on Werner's part, which I don't really want to get into because that's his private business. But now he needed somewhere to go, and he was able to. Yeah, my coolant is low. I gotta refill that later on. Check engine light, I gotta change my filter. But anyway, damn, I keep getting sidetracked, y'all. Damn it. As you can see, I'm still going on this 2-lane road also. That's Texas for you, Texas back roads. Yeah, so to make things short, he only learned on an automatic now. That's what they're doing at Roadmaster, because I believe Werner is supplying the trucks. Like I said, Werner's the sponsor or whatever the case is, or maybe even the owner now. So he only learned on an automatic truck. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like, they should still at least teach students to drive manual. You know what I mean? I get it where the industry is going, but I still believe learning how to drive a manual is very vital. It's a skill set that you need to have, because you never know what kind of situation you can be in, and automatics may not be it. You you might be stuck with a manual. But anyway, he was limited to a Class A automatic restriction or manual restriction on his license, something like that. Some new crap they doing nowadays because of the desperation for drivers, the shortage of drivers, which even that I find hard to believe. But I guess it's somewhat true. The shortage of drivers, which is why they're settling for this. They're putting these restrictions on licenses now where, before you can drive as an automatic, that's good enough. Industry, they're controlling it. But so I brought him on board here, and I had to train him. Here. I'm at a small company. I'm with a very small company. I'm with an LLC. I'm with an LLC running under my LLC. So it's like I'm like an umbrella thing I got going on. 1099, paying myself through my company type of situation. There's plenty of videos on that, on the benefits of that, or whatever the case is. But anyway, I had to train him to learn how to drive stick shift, and he had no clue at all. Here's a driver with a CDL that had no clue how to even put a truck into gear. I had to teach him in 2-3 weeks, and I knew he could get it because it's not hard. Every single day getting it down. It was just a matter of time before he got it. But for those of you looking to go to Roadmaster, just keep that in mind that more than likely, I believe it will be automatic trucks. So you won't learn how to drive a manual unless, let's say, you go to another company. Let's say you graduate from school and you go to a company now where they have manual trucks, and they're willing to teach you, because most of these companies you go to fresh out of school, you still got to go through training, like a training process, which could be anywhere from 1 week to 4 weeks. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I'm about to head into an inspection station, so I need to get off of this phone. I know you see the lights flashing. That's CMV inspection. So, just wanted to share that. Do your research, y'all. Don't just run into this. Do your research. Make sure you're making the right choice.